Hi guys, we're Fruit Tea, and today's podcast episode is birthdays and red and green flags. An interesting mix, but
Wait, I thought we were doing
yeah,
both?
yeah,
Oh, okay. I thought we were like just choosing red flags.
no, because birthdays is too short.
Oh, okay. Valid, valid. Yeah, it is an interesting mix. The reason we're doing birthdays is cuz Shadi's birthday's tomorrow or not tomorrow. Saturday. She's like, "Don't burden me with being older. I don't want it."
Literally, anywhere.
Yeah. And you want to know why they're bad? It's cuz she doesn't want to do anything.
Anyway,
She's like,
I
"Don't
do
put me
that
on
here
blast."
at the thing.
No, it's because in all honesty, like I've had birthdays where they're just like, I just want to be alone. Like I don't want any of this.
Right.
And then there's been other birthdays where I'm just like, yay, there's a party for me.
Please.
Well, yeah, like I think 2 birthdays ago, I was just like, I was at my grandma's house and they got me a cake and there was like a small dinner and I was like, man, I just want to cry. Leave me alone.
Please.
I was going through it that day.
Oh my gosh. It all went wrong on my 11th birthday. That's all I gotta say.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, bestie, what are you gonna talk about your 11th birthday?
Yeah, it all went wrong. And I've never had a very good birthday. Honestly, I think when I was younger, I thought I had good birthdays, but they actually weren't that great. I feel like the only good birthday I genuinely had was like my 6th birthday party.
Why?
So, actually, no, it wasn't 6. I was turning 5. It was great because it was Hello Kitty. And I was so excited to get a lunch pail. It was my first lunch pail. It was Hello Kitty. I loved it, and I took it with me almost every day. My dad
I
packed me lunch. It was great.
I like how that's your favorite like gift, a lunch pail.
Yeah, because when I would get the school lunch from school, I would literally throw up. It was disgusting to me, and I always had to go to the office during lunch because I would just throw up. And it was just so gross. And the lunch ladies are like, oh boy, like you can't keep throwing up, kid. You gotta. Anyway, so when I got the lunch pail, my parents were so happy because they're like, yay, no more throwing up child.
Oh my god. They really said,
But
yeah, we don't have to come home from work. See you in
yeah,
trouble.
so that was cool. I was like, yay, and yeah.
Mm-mm. Are you serious?
Yeah, I was so excited when like my mom would pack me lunch like 3 times a year. She'd leave me like a note, and I'd always show it off to the teacher aides, whatever. And I'm like, look, my mom gave me a note, and they're like, oh, that's so cute, sweetie. I'm like, yeah.
I thought you were gonna say you're just showing it off to random kids, be like, my mom loves me and yours doesn't.
Oh, that too. Alright, guys, look, this is what my mom wrote.
You really said, I come from a healthy family background. What do you guys got? Nothing.
Yeah, but I mean, it was only 3 times a year, so I wasn't complaining.
She said once in a blue moon, and my mom woke up and decided to give me attention that
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, it was only when she stayed home from work. Other than that, my dad always made me lunch. So,
Damn, 3 times out of the year, she was like, maybe I'll
yeah,
love you
pretty
today.
much. I was like, oh, it was
No,
so funny.
I think as a kid, since my birthday's in March, they would always be raining. Like all of my childhood birthdays, raining, all of them. It'd be a party, rain. We had to get like tarps out for people. It was so bad. I remember, I think it was like my 4th or 5th one. It was like raining so bad. And like, I just felt bad because I was like, my birthday's ruined. There's people here for me, but they can't like have fun because it's raining. And it's kind of like against their will for a 5-year-old child. And I was like, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Birthdays recently have been good just because I'm in like a serious relationship. So I feel like that's the only like good thing about it. Let's see, what do we do this year? Oh no. By
Oh my
this year,
god.
I didn't even celebrate it with him.
Oh my gosh.
Or at
Fake.
least
You're so fake.
no, because at that time, that's when me and him weren't like together.
Oh,
This is
oops.
when got me a
Oh!
gift. Yeah,
Oh
got me a gift, and
my gosh.
he got me a gift, and my coworker bestie got me a gift as well. And then after our shifts together, me and her went back to her place to play games.
Please.
Yeah, so this damn, not me. I'm talking about, yeah, birthdays have been good recently.
Yeah, but I didn't have with my man.
We legit weren't even talking at the
This
time.
is so funny.
He's gonna ruin
Please.
my relationship. Damn, come on, editor.
Oh,
The
anyway.
editor gonna feel spicy. He's gonna be like, ruin it.
The Cardi B meme where it's like, anyway. I never really liked birthdays. Like when I was younger, I absolutely loved them because attention on me. Yes, loved
Yes,
it.
love it.
Pretty princess gifts. Yes.
Facts.
Anyway, now I hate it. It's the worst. Hate the attention. Hate everything. Hate the
Wait.
people.
Why the people? They giving you gifts.
No, because like to me, birthdays are like really fake. Like I think people just pretend to care about you just so they can get some cake and some drinks. Like no.
Oh my god. Can we talk about how like not even our birthdays, we would go to birthday parties and you
Oh my
would
god,
see
it's a 2-year party and they have like 3 cases of beer and like 1 box of like Capri Suns. I'm like, whose birthday is this?
No, I wasn't even gonna say that. I was gonna say like
Oh,
we got some fake ass like relatives that'll come
for
only for the food, but won't
real.
like get a gift or anything. We got some
I feel
fake
like,
relatives. Like who
right,
invited you?
like,
You ain't. Where's the present? You give me a
right, at
present, you
least,
getting cake.
like, you could tell when people, because, like, at least slip in a 20 and, like, a card from CVS, like,
Like it
it
don't
ain't
even
even
gotta
that
be everything.
hard. Yeah, it could be even $10, bro.
Yeah, like something.
A
Oh my,
chocolate bar, you know, just,
literally. Like what the heck?
Please. I think they're so funny.
Oh, I remember this one time. My parents were like, "Well, how are people like?" Because this is back when like I was never satisfied with like gifts from anybody. So my parents are
Please.
like, "Why don't you just text everybody to tell them what you want?" So I did. They were being sarcastic, and I actually sent out the message.
Shit.
I was a little gamer, so I was like, "I want gift cards to GameStop."
You got like $300 at the games, so.
Everybody was like, "Look at this little shit demanding everybody," but I got my money, so I was like, "All right."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
But
know.
that was so bad of me.
I know. I made a birthday list of all the stuff I want, and then like my aunts were like, well, you need to tell us what you're gonna do for your birthday so we can give it to you." I'm like, "No, I'm good. Thanks, though."
You really said, I don't think
I'm
so.
good. Thanks, though.
Man, okay, so my birthday is St. Patrick's, and every time I got fed up with the color green, like quickly. And so like every time it was St. Patrick's Day, it was my birthday, and the kids were like, "Hey, all got to punch me." That's a tradition. Every birthday you get your whatever age you are, you get that amount of punches. And so on top
No.
of that, I had to get punched, and if I wasn't wearing green, I got pinched. Like what was this? I
No,
got tired of the
man.
color green. That should look like vomit. It do.
Please. But yeah, so like my like family's like, "What are you gonna do for your birthday?" And I'm like, "Nothing. I'm running away."
Literally, I asked her like before we started the podcast. I was like, "What are you gonna do for your birthday?" And she's like, "Not just sounding like my mom, cause I'm trying to like hang out with her."
No.
Bestie, Barnes and Nobles, K-pop,
No.
AMC theaters,
Ew. Them seats were so greasy. I was like, bro, I literally. Oh my god, I
Spaghetti
felt so.
Factory.
Uh,
You don't want to
I
go to
felt so
spaghetti?
disgusting. No.
Why not? Spaghetti Factory.
Chocolate cookie crunch.
You cut out.
Oh my gosh.
Put it in
Chocolate
reverse.
vanilla swirl, cookie crunch.
There you go.
Put in reverse, Terry.
Someone someone tried to do the chocolate vanilla swirl at work, and I was like, y'all didn't say it right.
You're like, Bea, come here.
Oh God, I was like, let me call up my bestie real quick. Let have her do
Should
it.
have put me on speaker real quick and been like, hold on, y'all, listen to this.
They were like chocolate vanilla swirl with cookie crunch. I was like, what's
Don't.
that? That's not fast enough. It ain't funny.
Please don't put this on the podcast. This is not correlate at all.
It's not what?
It does not correlate at all.
No, we can put it on the podcast. It just shows that we're having fun.
No, I
Yes.
refuse.
Too
No,
bad.
I don't like it.
And
Anyway, but yeah. So yeah, birthdays aren't great. I hate them. Yeah.
all right, you guys. When this video posts, you gotta write in the comments, "Happy birthday, Bea."
No. Oh my god.
I want to see in them comments, "Happy birthday, Shotty."
Stop. No.
She likes attention, y'all.
No, I
It's
don't.
pretty obvious she doesn't, but come on. I'm such a bully to you.
For real. I didn't do nothing.
As if we weren't talking about school fights and how she wanted to fight me.
Oh yeah.
She really said, "Oh my god."
Yep. Anyway.
It's okay though. I'll actually fight with you.
Let's get it.
Yeah. Beat up our phones.
So we're moving on to red and green flags. This could be red and green flags for just relationships in general.
Yeah,
Not have to be like romantic or just platonic or whatever. But honestly, I'd say like green flags are people who have cats. Something about
Aw.
people that have cats, like, it's just a genuine green flag because cats are really like they need like a lot of attention, lots of care, and they can be
Cats?
pretty. Yeah.
Cats. Oh, it depends on what cat you get.
Yeah.
Like
And
cats
then
kind of don't like
yeah.
attention too much. They're their individual like being.
Yeah, and then sometimes cats can be fussy. So like people having cats to me means like they can handle, like moodiness and like stubbornness.
Mhm.
Like they're the people that will like stick with you through like the storm or whatever. So that's a green flag for me.
That and like cats, they can pick up on like people's energies.
Mm-hmm.
So that, well, I mean, any animal, like I think it's dogs, babies, and cats that can do that. They pick up on who's a good person, who's not. So if they have a cat, I think like it reflects on like who they are as a person. Ooh, you know my favorite kinds of people are? They're like so underrated. When you tie your shoes and the person that waits for you, goated. That's a green flag for a person. No, for real, because they like everybody's just walking ahead and you have to like run and catch up. That person will stay there and walk with you back like to the group of people. That person cares about you. That person deserves everything.
To like tie your shoe for you. Like I won't wait for you. I'll just be like, girl, give me your shoe.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, hurry up, give me your shoe. And they're like, okay.
Oh my god, you're funny.
I know.
You're like, let me tie your shoe. Come here. Let me just.
I know. Come here, little baby. Can't tie your shoe.
Damn.
But yeah. So, another green flag, probably good style. Like good style in music, dressing.
Is that really a green flag?
I mean, yeah, because like good style kind of like, obviously if you're listening to like some weird SoundCloud rapper and you wear
The Black Air Forces.
the Black Air Forces, I'm gonna be like, okay, but if someone who's like, hey, I listen to Girl in Red and I wear Vans, I'm gonna be like, okay, they have good style.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. I wouldn't say that's like necessarily a green flag because like they can have all that, but they can be like a really like bad person.
Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, that one I'm iffy too, but I wouldn't say it's a green flag. More like a
Take everything we say with a grain of salt because we don't
like
know
a purple
everything.
flag. A purple flag.
What the fuck's a purple flag?
Oh wait.
Huh?
I forgot it was a green flag. I'm here thinking it was blue. I mean, what's red and green? Brown? A brown flag.
How about no flag?
Oh, a white flag.
Ugh, nope. Mm-mm.
Oh, Lord.
Nope. Mm-mm. Nope.
Anyway, that's so funny.
Uh-huh. Ooh, green flag would be like a good relationship for guys. Like, if they have a good relationship with their mother, that means they know how to treat. They
Mm,
know how to treat women. They're respectful. They understand a woman's wants and needs. And like, I think if they have a good relationship with their mom, that means their mom raised them well.
I'm two-sided on that one.
Go ahead, give your opinion.
Cause like, there's like two different types of like mama's boys. There's like the one you just explained, and then there's like the other ones who are like,
Oh,
no, I
that
respect
are
women because
dependent.
yes, like they're dependent. They're like, no, I respect women because I have a sister, because I have a mom. I'm like, okay, that doesn't. That's not the point. Like what? And like they become like codependent on their mom. And I'm like, ew, like you're literally 40. Move out, please.
Okay, I get what you mean.
So yeah, I'm like, no, can't be a mama's boy forever.
I'm gonna say that's facts, yes, but I mean, like, is that another brown flag for us?
Yeah, yeah.
Not the brown flag.
The caca flag.
Why are we like this, my guy?
The dur flag.
Not the drr. You got drr stains.
Yeah, dur stain.
Not the Roblox.
Oh my god, please. A red flag for me, like sports. For me personally, sports just isn't like a green flag for me. It's more like a red flag because like they're going to like different schools to play games, and they're going to like all these tournaments, blah blah blah, and they're hanging out with nothing but like
It's just like toxic masculinity growing.
yeah, or like with girls too, like hanging out with just the same like gender, whatever. Like, it's a red flag for me because they're like so like absorbed and like, no, sorry, babe, I'm busy. Hanging out with the boys, and it's like, bro, you see them every day. Or it's like, sorry, I'm hanging out with the girls again today. It's like, bro, you just saw them. What you mean?
I
It's
want
like there's
everybody to know that, like, take everything we say lightly. These are our own opinions, and we're
yeah,
entitled to them. You may have different
yeah.
opinions.
Not to mention I've never been in a relationship, but next question.
It's the question is just like, how are you still single? It's just like coaches don't play.
Right. No, because
Right.
I give thousands of people relationship advice, and they're like, "Oh my god, you're so right," and I'm like, "Yeah, I am."
You know, it's funny they don't follow it.
Yeah.
That's a red flag in a friendship. If you listen to them complain about what a bad day they're having, or just like bad things in general, and you give them advice and they don't listen to it, cut that person off. They're literally draining you, and like you're not getting paid to be their therapist. No, like if they don't take your advice or at least like listen to what you have to say, no, that friendship is literally one-sided.
Yes. Yeah.
That's gonna ruin some
Um.
friendships.
Another red flag for me is like not caring. Like they don't care about like anything. I don't know. It's hard to
Elaborate.
explain. Like they don't care about school or like
Like they're just carefree.
respecting people. Like no, like they're kind of like jerks because like they just don't care.
Oh, it's just like they're like whatever they're dealing with, they're gonna impose on everybody. To be like, if I'm
Yes.
having a shit day, you're having a shit day.
Mhm.
That's what I call people hurt people. Or hurt people
Yeah.
hurt people, there you go.
Yeah.
In a sense, yes, that's literally actually that is a red flag all around. Because it's just
Yeah.
like why do you have to ruin people's day just because you're having a bad day?
Yeah, because like let's say you get home from work and you're like, I had a bad day at work, babe, and then they're like, okay, what do you want me to do about it? I'm gonna be like, what? What?
Yeah, at least be like, you know what, you're home. You don't have to
Hey
deal with work no
yo.
more. Just take off your
Yeah.
shoes and de-stress. I'll go make you like chocolate milk so you can feel better or something.
Yeah,
But if they're
like,
just gonna be like, I don't care, like, okay,
oh,
and
okay, well, I'm kind of on the game with the boys. Like, I'm
it's
gonna be like, boy, you know
let me cut the Wi-Fi real quick. Shut up.
what? Hold on.
Ain't got no right. You can't even listen to me.
Right,
Blocked.
please. um,
Ooh, how do you feel about this one? Because this one's like heavily controversial.
okay.
When people or people in a relationship, when one of them gives the other an ultimatum, like where it's just like you either choose your friends or me.
Oh,
I mean, like that's a pretty big red flag in itself. But like,
mm,
how do you feel about that one?
that one can go both ways. Cause like, if they're really like only choosing one, like I said like earlier about like choosing sports or like their sports friends over like the relationship, like that one goes both ways. Because like, let's say they're only hanging out with like people from their sports team like constantly. Like, I get it, sports, almost that happens like every day, almost every day, blah blah, blah. But it's kind of like, hey yo, like what's more important to you, a relationship or like people you see almost every day kind of beat.
It's kind of like you have to go in between. You have to like balance out your friends
Yeah,
and
it's like
then
balance, like family time, personal time, friend time, relationship time. Like you have to like balance that out. But if you're not balancing it properly, like that's when it becomes like bad. But that one it goes both ways. But like I don't like it when like people are like, "Oh, I don't like you hanging out with this person," but then when their significant other's like, "Oh, I don't like you hanging out with that person," they're like, well, you don't have a reason to. It's like, mm,
yeah, you're right on that one. Like
you
it's
just
it's
said the
it's
same
it's the
thing, my
double
boy.
standard.
Yeah, I'm like,
Hmm.
okay.
Right. So, but like it could go either ways. Like it could be like, well, I mean, in general, I think it's a red flag because they kind of have no right to tell you what to do. But at the same time, if you're not happy in that relationship and if they're not giving you the time you need, that's when it's just like, okay, you know what? I'm calling it.
Yeah.
Oop, major red flag. Women's rights. If they don't fuck with it, cut them.
Yes,
People's
that's a
rights. If they
big
don't,
one.
mm-hmm,
Yeah, people like human rights, blah blah. Um,
they don't roll with
animal
it, cut them
rights,
off.
animal rights.
Animal rights. I think
That
so.
one, that one's like, oh my god. People are like, oh, like people are getting mad because they're like, all of a sudden people want to care about animal cruelty, like when vegans are trying to do it. Like, there's a difference between animal cruelty and going vegan.
Oh, I was gonna say that, because I was like, what's the difference between like eating an animal and then that being cruel?
Because, like, the difference between, like, eating an animal is that, like, not all of them are necessarily gonna get, like, slaughtered. But at the end of the day, it's kind of like animal cruelty. It's like, you see a bunny, bro, capture it for no reason. They're just living its day, and then you're just gonna test it, and then you're not gonna do anything about it.
Oh,
Like,
that's what you're talking. Okay, that's what you're
it's like,
specifying on.
yeah, it, like, kind of sucks because you're like, wow, they didn't
When
do anything to
my
deserve
favorite
this.
thing is when you go to Ulta and you see that bunnies were not used to test these products, and they have that little bunny logo.
Hmm.
Favorite thing at Ulta.
Absolutely.
No,
But,
yeah, and then
yeah.
things like puppy mills where they're literally just used to be
Oh,
bred. It's just
yeah.
like you can't take care of them and then breed them like naturally. Like
No.
why do they have to be like forced into it? Oh, that and then things like where they have the chicken fights.
Oh my god, chicken fight's literally like there's no point in a chicken
It's
fight.
literally
Literally
for their
pointless to
amusement.
me.
No, you know what's worse? Trigger warning. They actually put sometimes they'll put like little razor blades on like their claws, their feet to like do like extra damage.
Oh my god.
So they're literally like giving them essentially weapons
Oh
to
my
like
goodness. I
more
had no
blood.
idea.
No, yeah, it's literally crazy. And I feel like that's not right. Like they just want to exist. Like I feel like you can like, eating an animal would be okay because like there's still more amount of population and like humans come first on the food chain. but there's a way to do it. You don't have to be like evil about it. We were talking about human rights, and then you were like animal rights.
Okay, well, human rights.
Human rights. If
Okay, blah blah blah. If they're not involved with like human rights or even just like the news in general, like there's nothing wrong with not watching the news, but it's like say at least a little informed because that's a big deal. But also like if like they're not involved in like if they're not involved in like caring because like a lot of people don't know what the pink tax is, and I'm like okay. That's like kind of important, and the people that are like, "Oh, women get paid the same," blah blah
no, they
blah,
don't.
or like people of color get paid the same as white people. Like,
There's a marginal difference there.
yeah,
It's
like,
huge.
mm, yeah, it just
Okay, this is gonna be like really messed up, but Bass Pro Shop hats, red flag
ew.
right away.
People from Texas, red flag. I'm sorry.
Not even Texas, just the Bible Belt. Like, I'm sorry. Like, if you're one of the good ones, cool. If you're
Yeah,
conservative, you're literally
yeah,
going against like so many of thousands of
sorry.
people.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. Y'all chose to live like this. We gave y'all a chance.
Yeah. To me, a green flag would be like really caring, like always, like not. I wouldn't want to say like, texting you 24/7, but like texting you at least like
Making sure you're okay. Making sure that,
once a day, even just a simple "Hey, how's it
eh,
going?"
like
Not
in a
like every day.
relationship or like or like friendship.
It doesn't really matter. Just like not every day, but like at least check in on them
True, because I
like
know
every
there are
couple
people
of
out there
days.
that are like not that like to be independent even in a relationship. Like
Yeah.
they don't like to be coddled. They don't like to be like codependent. They want to like have their space to do their own things and have like a text here and now and then. So yeah, I guess that works. Me personally, a red flag is if you don't like animals,
Yeah. It's
like
like, bro, what is there not to like?
yeah, like it doesn't even have to be like it can literally be like a lizard and like you don't rock with the lizard. What's the lizard done to
Right.
you?
What's not rocking with the lizard? Like, I love lizards.
Literally, like
I
a
think they're so
bird.
cute.
You ain't gonna rock with a bird?
Right.
Birds be singing. I want to note that arachnids, no, that's not an animal. It's a different species. Get it together.
What?
Spiders. I ain't rocking with them. But I'm not counting that as an animal.
Oh,
That's something else.
a definite red flag for me is not having, like, let's say, this is more of a relationship wise, not like having one person do one thing, like only having
Like a one-sided
one
thing.
person do, yeah, like let's say you live together and with your significant other, and only one of you is doing like chores and like
Oh,
cooking and
that's that. I'm gonna label that. That's a '50s relationship. Cause
yeah, I'm like,
where it's just like the women must stay at home and clean the house and tend to the kids while the man makes money. It's just like no, that's a different time period. Like women can get jobs now. Women can vote and do all this. Like obviously, like they're not to the same. They're not equal because obviously they're not paid as much or like the same. But that's like government BS. But I mean, women can get jobs and women can do anything that a man can,
yeah.
and vice versa. Oh wait, are we cutting into the gender norms episode?
Yeah, okay.
Get it
Well,
back.
this episode's a whole run. Just delete the whole episode.
Wow, we are not gonna delete the whole episode.
Yes, we are.
And no, that's a tidbit for the future. Uh-huh. Oh,
Urgh.
how do you feel about squishmallows? Like, is that because
They're overrated. I don't like them.
I was gonna say, like, is that like a red flag for you if you're like, if they're just like, oh my god, I gotta have it.
Mm.
Like collectors, I guess we would call them.
I hate collectors. Like collectors and like big things, like Lego collectors, plushie collectors, like something that's like
It's like an unhealthy like obsession.
yeah,
It's
like
there's no
because
balance in
me
your life.
personally, I'm a pen collector, but like I don't collect pens every time I see a pen. Like no.
Yeah, like it's just like, oh, this is really cool. Let me have it.
Yeah, but like when they see one, they're like, "Oh, I need this," and then it's like,
They
"Bro,
they,
that's your
lit-
grocery money." Like,
they literally, damn, broke, ain't got no money. No, but it's literally like they're collecting one of each. just to like put it on the wall and like cherish it.
Yeah.
Have you seen the people on TikTok where they're like Funko Pop collectors and like they have whole walls
I have
filled
like
with the figurines?
3 Funko Pops, and I don't even like them.
I have literally 3 and they're presents. But like woof to like all those people that are collecting them and making, they can make a house out of them if they really wanted to. Like they are that obsessed with them and have like so many. Ugh, that's a red flag in itself.
Yeah.
Um, hmm. Green flag. How would you feel if your significant other was like, "Hey, I know like this is gonna be like you can cut me off whenever. We can cut this out too. But if like someone's like, "Hey, I know it's like you're having that time of the month, like can I help you with anything?" Like if they're like caring or like on that, would that be a green flag?
It's caring, yeah. Because most people would just be like, oh,
It was like, "Oh, let
I'll
me
leave
like
you
stay away."
alone. I'll leave you alone this week, blah, blah, blah. Or they
Yeah.
won't talk as much. It's like, hey, yo, that's like stereotypical. Let's not do that.
Yeah, it's like I'm not gonna kill you. You just
Right.
have to ask me how I'm doing and help me out through this
Yeah.
painful
How are
time.
you feeling? Do you want me to go buy you meds? Or do you want a heating pad? Like, that's all it has to do.
No, but yeah, it's just like, come on. Even if like you're in a grouchy mood because like it's so excruciatingly painful and like you yell at them like, "No, leave me alone." Like even then they can be like they won't like get hostile back. They'll be like, "Okay, I'm sorry."
Okay.
Like they'll be like, "Okay, I understand you're in pain. I'm sorry. If you want, I'll leave you alone or I can help you and get you something." Like, you just have to communicate and like help them out because it is painful. I would don't know, but I know it's not fun. The cramps hurt. Everything hurts. You're not feeling well. Did I strike a nerve? I'm sorry. Don't cancel me.
It's okay.
just be considerate of them. They're not feeling the best.
Yes, absolutely. I think another green flag for me would be like, actually, no, let's do a red flag. How do you feel about not posting your significant other? Like, people are like, oh my god, you don't post me. Like, are you trying to hide me? Or they're like, let me look through your following real quick.
That's a red flag because it's just like they're in a relationship to be with you. And if you're like if you have to go through and be like, unfollow this person, unfollow this person, unfollow this person, why'd you like their photo? That's kind of like you're being too possessive, you're being too clingy. Relax. Relax a bit.
Yeah.
And then, like, posting your significant other, if they want to be posted, post them. If they don't, then ask them, be like, hey, is it okay if I post you for like this picture? Ask their permission, because I know like a lot of
Yes.
people don't want to be like on the internet too much.
Yeah.
So you can ask them, but I mean, I don't know, just be considerate of their feelings. And I've done that. Like I would honestly like I would post my significant other and they were like, don't post me, like I don't want to be on there. I still did it anyways. So that's my flaw. But I mean, it was just a picture of us. For Valentine's, I think.
Mm.
Not me being toxic. Uh,
A green flag is not wanting to be seen in public with them. Like, they're all like nervous, like looking around like all the time. Or like they don't want to like hold your hand, and you're like, "Yo, what's your problem?" And they're like, "Oh, it's nothing. I just don't like PDA." That's like a red flag.
well, yeah, because it's just like if you're dating someone, you should be proud to be with that person.
Like I get it, like because I know some couples aren't as affectionate. Like there's no problem with not holding hands or like doing any like PDA. That's fine, but it's like when they're kind of like walking a little bit away from you, or like
When like they kind of don't want to be seen with you in public.
yeah, like that part that's like, yo, what's your problem? Like, there's nothing wrong with like not wanting to hold hands or any of that, but
There really isn't. It's you
like,
should be proud to be with that
like,
person.
why are you so far away? Like,
That
you
and
should
it's just
be.
it's kind of sketchy. It's just like, oh, you're scared to be seen with me, or like,
Yeah,
are
it's
you
like you're ashamed or like you're hiding something.
you're ashamed or you're hiding something? Yeah, it's just like, oh, you don't
Yeah,
hold my hand because you're afraid someone's gonna see us and like tell your side.
Oh, that's sad.
Like no, literally, like that's I'm pretty sure that's happened in like all high schools. Like that's a
Yeah.
thing. Oh, I'm a workaholic, so like red flag. If there's people like not doing anything when there's things that need to be done, that's a flag for me. I don't mess with that. That bugs me. It's just like you're just being an asshole because you see everybody else like doing things around you and you decide to just relax. Like no, that doesn't fly with me.
Green flag for me is like being like really like close to like your family members. Like let's say your significant other comes over and they're like trying to get to know you, like your parents, your like family members, like blah blah blah. Like they're trying to like really show that like this is like serious. Like wow, I
True, but
think that's a green flag.
that's only after a certain amount of time. If they're doing that right away, it's just like
Yeah,
okay. But I mean, it I feel like it should only be the family members that you're 100% cool with. If you're trying to like talk to somebody who I like am not comfortable with, it's just like you're not really helping my situation. I don't know. It's just like I'm not cool with that family member, and I wouldn't like it if you're cool with that family member. Out of all the people
yeah,
in the family, you decide to be friends with that person.
yeah.
No.
That's a red flag for me. Hanging out with someone, like let's say someone or friend of yours like hangs out with someone that's still
Oh,
like you tell them why you don't like them, why you like cannot be friends with, and they're like, oh okay, that's understandable. But then they're still friends with them. It's like, bro, you know what they did to me.
yeah. Like I was like, dude, I thought we were friends. Why are you hanging out with
Oh,
them?
yeah, that's a red flag. It's like
That is real.
disrespectful.
It is because it's just like, come on, like they did this to me, and you're still gonna be friends with them. And they're always gonna use the line was just like, yeah, just because you're not friends doesn't mean I can. It's just like
Just because they did something doesn't mean they did something to me. I'm gonna be like, no.
I'm gonna like, yeah, you're right. They didn't do something to you, but I mean, like, they eventually could or will. And then you're gonna
Yeah.
be like, yeah, I don't like that person, but like, well, I don't like you anymore either.
T-Pain.
Annoying.
Literally.
Green flag is when they remember the little things.
Oh
Like
yeah.
anybody, they can be
I do
like,
that. I have like when somebody says like, "Oh, I like this and that." I try my hardest to remember it. I even write it down sometimes.
no, yeah, because it's just like, let's say it's like their birthday, haha, bring it back. What if it's a birthday and you're just like, oh, I remember they like this candy. They were eating it during like fifth period. I'm gonna get it for them.
Yeah.
It can literally be as small as that. Literally, you can even remember like simple things. That's like such a green flag. Literally, oh my god. Me being a coffee addict, if you remember my coffee order, ugh, easy. I mean, I'm simple to begin with, but like if you can remember that, perfect. Love you. Kisses. Bye.
Please.
I know I'm stupid. I was gonna say red flag boundaries.
Yes. Not respecting boundaries is a big pet peeve for me in friendships as well. Like, let's say they're like, "Hey, you should totally come hang out with us on like Friday," and you're like, "Sorry, that's not really my thing. Like, I think I'm gonna stay home." They're like, "Well, I already told everyone that you were gonna come, so like, step out of your
Oh,
comfort zone once in a while." And it's
mm,
like, no, bro. Like, people have different comfort levels. Like, I get it. It's okay to step out of your comfort zone like a couple times, but like for them to like make their decision for you, it's like, no, that's not cool, bro.
that and what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? When they speak on your behalf,
Yes. Oh my god.
like you said, like, oh, I told everybody you were coming to this party and you're not gonna come. Like you're gonna make me look bad. And I was like, first of all, I wasn't even told of this. Let alone you probably don't even know if I want to go or not.
Hey.
So it's just like, how are you gonna? That doesn't make sense. Red flag. When your pet stretches and they don't say big stretch, red flag. You should always say big stretch or big yawn when your animal does that. Mm-mm.
No.
Literally, that's a
What
flag.
does that have to do with
No,
anything?
no, because literally, it worries me because it.
No.
Yes. How are you not gonna tell your animal big stretch and be cute
No.
with your animal? No.
I tell my dog, oh, so you throwing it back now.
That's okay, that's your version of big stretch. That is
Please.
uh-uh.
You're so funny.
Red flag. Unseasoned food.
Oh my
Who
god!
got you cooking like that?
If you don't have good taste in food, what makes you think you have good taste in music,
Good
style,
taste in
restaurants,
anything.
date ideas? Like right, like oh my god, a big pet peeve is when people don't wash their chicken or like their meat. Like you telling me you don't wash your like chicken? Ooh, no.
That got me so off guard.
Oh,
No, because okay, let's say like you got a whole chicken and you just grab it by one of the legs and you just hold it under like running water.
that's how you're supposed to. All the chemicals and oils. Ugh.
That's just so funny because you're just holding there like, take that shower, take that shower, you dirty. Or like you just put it on and then you just massage it real quick. You
That's
give it
just
a
you, bro. You're
you
weird.
give it a nice massage treatment.
Ew.
Nice little spa day. I'm about to eat this chicken.
You put an avocado mask on the chicken. Look, cucumbers.
Oh my god.
Please.
That's so funny.
Mm-mm.
Oh no. I booped my cat on the nose.
Pee pee.
Because she's special. Not pee pee. Oh, big yawn. See, I did it. Oop, oop. Now she's getting up.
Oh, a red flag is people who are rude to like workers.
Oh, that's a good one.
Or like it's the server's job. It's like no, clean up after yourself, bro.
Actually, no. For my restaurant, yeah, we allow them to leave their tables there. They're like their messy plates and things like that, so we can clean it. I
It
know.
doesn't matter. You should still do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like they have nowhere to like put their like trash. Like we don't have trash cans for them or things like that. Like we just have them leave their messy tables and then we clean it for them.
No, like what I'm saying, like you can stack plates or like
Oh
cups.
yeah.
Like don't just leave it there.
Oh, that and people who are like, when people are like, "Wow, that's pricey," and it's just like, "What do you want me to do? I don't control the prices. This is literally a chain store. Like, go
Please.
tell the CEO or something." Or like, yeah, but like, yeah, what you said, like getting mad at the worker is just like, ugh.
Another red flag would be like judging too much. Because, like, yeah, people judge no matter what. But, like, if they're like, ugh, you're wearing that? It's like, bro, it's a plain black t shirt. Ain't nothing on the shirt. What?
Literally, I feel like as long as you're not hurting anybody, then you can do whatever you want.
Right.
Like how like you should be able to like freely open or freely like wear whatever you want without any repercussion. Are you harming anybody? Is like your chain necklace, is it like stabbing into somebody? No? Then do what you want. That's a red flag. You're being too controlling. Control freaks.
Absolutely.
Oh, there's a difference between like planning and controlling. There's such a big difference because let's say like you're going on a trip and you're just like, okay, there's like so many things to do. Like I'm gonna plan this out. We're gonna go here, and then in a few minutes we're gonna go here. Tomorrow we're gonna go to here and do this and that. And the controlling is like, oh, like we came on this trip to do this, so we're doing this.
Telling your significant other, like, oh, I love you, or like, talk to you later when leaving. That's nice.
Telling people to drive safe.
Oh, yes. Or
That's such
text
a
me
green
when you get
flag.
home. Oh my god, yes.
Yes, because it's just like, okay, this is potentially the last time I'm gonna talk to you. Unless like you're
Yeah,
like
that's
safe
my
on your way home.
biggest fear. Not like saying what you wanted to say and not knowing it's your last time.
Yeah, like that's such a big
That's
thing.
something I hate, and I'm like, no.
Well, yeah, because it's just like you never had like a proper chance to say goodbye.
Yeah.
That's yeah. So I think that's important. Just being like, you know what? Text me when you get home, or drive safe, or be safe on your way home, or to anywhere. Honestly, like okay, like be safe.
Mm.
It's not a bad thing. It's literally like I worry for you, and you mean a lot to me. Ooh,
Okay.
I was gonna say red flag. Eating out
What?
too much. Like at some point, you're gonna have to be
Yes.
self-sufficient and being
Or
able to
like if
cook
they
for
never,
yourself.
or yeah, if they never cook, that's like,
Because it's just like at some point, like all the fast food is gonna catch up to you. Cholesterol, like it's too much. You have to like eat a home cooked meal every now and then because your body does need nutrients. That's another thing. Green flag is being healthy and on top of your health. Because again, it's just like I worry for you. So you kind of have to help me here.
Okay, guys, that was it for our episode.
For the
Hope you guys
podcast.
enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And
Leave us a comment on what you think a red flag or green flag is, or if you agreed or disagreed with what we said in today's episode. We really want to know. All right, you guys,
yeah.
that's it. Yeah, just yeah.
Yes.
All right, you guys,
That's
that's it for the
it. See you
episode.
next time. Bye.
Goodbye.
I'm
I'm leaving that in.
Please.
Gotta bark at him real quick.